Beep. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I had 3 brilliant sessions yesterday with the warrior teachers. I do love seeing them, right? And everybody's going, what the is going on? What the is going on in this absolute insane world in which we seem to live? It's like everything's gone to hell in a handcart. And I've been watching stuff unfold, and we were having conversations yesterday about censorship and stuff like that. I'm watching things unfold now where people are blaming the media, and they're blaming Elon Musk, and they're blaming Facebook, and they're blaming... What the hell is wrong with these people? It's a panic. It's a moral panic, right? So Keir Starmer and his bunch of numpties are promoting a moral panic. When in reality, we shouldn't be panicking about, oh my God, we're going to have to stop X. They're putting people in prison for posting emojis and saying things they don't like. This is unconscionable. And we are a laughingstock. It's making the UK look like a laughingstock. That's not what we should worry about. We should worry about other things that the Labour Party are up to. You need to take a closer look at what they're doing, particularly when it comes to education. You need to look at what that Bridget Phillipson woman's doing. I'll tell you now, because what she's going to do to children, your children, is unbelievable. Unbelievable. They are bringing in a bunch of wokesters in which to ensure that their filthy belief systems get sent down through the generations. We should be worried about that. X is not responsible for the state of the country. X is not responsible for what's going on. People that post on X are not responsible for what other people do unless they directly promote, call for violence. We know about this. You can't incite violence. Go get them, right? Facebook's got nothing to do with it. How you behave is your responsibility. All of this is an absolute exercise in crippling the individual responsibility. That's what it's about. Take some damn responsibility. Right, if you're reading stuff online that is about the far right, the algorithm is going to send you more stuff about the far right. If you're reading stuff about elephants, it's going to send you more information about elephants. This is how the algorithms work. They get you to engage so that you stay on the platform so they can sell more advertising. Is there anybody that doesn't know that? Knowing that and being a thinking human being, act accordingly. It's absolutely insane if you imagine that you are not responsible for your own behaviour and that you do not divine and decide what it is that you want to look at, what you want to understand, and what you want to read. If you're quite happy to sit there and, for example, watch somebody from a big thinker from the left, like Laszlo Zivic, or perhaps Tony Benn, or even Tony Blair, and listen to what Tony Blair's got to say, and then you sit there and you listen to what somebody like Tommy Robinson has to say, or somebody like Douglas Murray, or somebody else who you would see as being on the right. That doesn't make you believe what they're saying. It just means that you're well watched. I use that term instead of well-read, because that's what a lot of people are these days. They're not well-read, they're well-watched. And I don't mean by other people. Unless, of course, you're a look at you. And that's all they do is look at people all day for grievance. So you get my drift, right? Take some responsibility for your actions. Stop fanning about. Stop fanning about. What they want is a population that doesn't want to educate itself. Education needs an absolute overhaul, a complete overhaul. It needs taken out of the hands of the state. We need a warrior teacher in every community. We need somebody in every community who go, right, okay, you're going to come and see me once a month for a couple of hours. This month we're going to do needlecraft. This month we're going to do the fall of the Russian Tsars. This month we're going to do... And people should do learning for its own sake, just like you go to the gym. Just like you go to the gym, right? Because there's, many parts to your average human, isn't there? There's physically healthy you, right? There's mentally healthy you. What about intellectual health? We don't worry about that enough. Never mind going to the gym to make sure that you've got big muscles, and a bun's worth squeezing. Don't do it. Well, no, do it. You should do that. Right, you should do that. We need gyms for thinking. We need... Mrs. Smith of 45 Acacia Avenue is an ex-teacher who's very good at critical thinking skills. Mrs. Smith writes a 5-session programme of 2 hours a session and then says to all her neighbours, here, bung me 40 quid and you can come on each of these. That's what we need. We need to make knowledge the most important, the most money-making, and the most successful product in the country. Because everybody has got something they can teach somebody else. Forget the rest of it. Let's just get on and do something at the grassroots level. That's how I see it, one person at a time. And then we can leave the moral panics to those that stoke them. You're responsible, nobody else. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.